Hey guys, so it's Lindsay and Danny, and we just arrived in St. Louis. So that means that we're going to be unloading this baby and we're going to start doing our build out. So this is it. This is where we've been living for 5 weeks. We did it mainly for financial, but it also showed to be really important because we learned things on what was really important, what wasn't important for our build out. So yeah, so this is our living room. It worked. We didn't think we were going to have this much space, but it ended up working out. This is our bed. It's propped up, and Danny will be explaining how he did that. We have our snowboards, we have our fishing pole, and Danny's skateboard, and then I bought these little battery lights so we could just turn them on. It was just like a nice dim light. It wasn't too abrasive. You can't read with it, but it was nice to have so we didn't have these like large, really bright lights on. Now we're in the kitchen. So this is an older model refrigerator, believe it or not. It does not hold the cold very well. Danny and I both could grab ice from work, so we'd probably change the ice every 2 days. Sometimes we weren't very good at it and food spoiled, and that's a thing, but it did its job, and I'm ready to have a real refrigerator. This is what holds all of our cutlery and our plates. I bought this for Danny years ago. It's for like...
It's like picnics.
It's like a picnic. Yeah, and it's a backpack.
Picnic backpack.
So it's got cutlery, it's got plates.
Unzip it all the way. That thing is sweet.
This is our pantry. So we have just like chips, we have Gatorade, we normally have a bunch of like raw peppers. That's how we get our intake on vegetables. We did not cook our vegetables, we just ate them raw. It seemed to work very well. This is our cooking set that we use. We also bought a brand new stove that Danny got for us for like, was it $30 I think? And this came in very much in handy. This is our infamous cat tree. A lot of people made fun of us because we put a cat tree in our van, but it seemed to work really well. The cats could jump up here to get on the bed, or they can jump on here to get to the front, and it was just something familiar for them. I wanted the van to feel like home, so when they got here, they're like, okay, here's my cat tree, here's my food, here's my water, and really the transition for them worked very well. It's also like a counter space, so we put stuff that we really don't need here. And then our gas we put in the hole that our cats have never used in their life. Danny's backpack, and then we have our kitty litter box. I don't know what you're saying.
Condensation.
What?
Condensation.
Oh. So something that we weren't expecting was the condensation. So since it's been like 40 to 30 degrees at night, and then our warm bodies and us breathing, we got so much condensation, and then eventually the condensation started freezing overnight, which is really fun. So we installed windows, so we tried to ventilate through that. We didn't have the fan installed yet, so we did our best, but that's something to very look into before you move into a strip van, is how to keep this from building condensation, which starts rust. And over here in this corner, this is the feeding for the cats, and it's also our toilet area. So this is our very original DIY project. For our toilet, we have a Tidy Cat. It's great because it's got a locking lid, so it keeps all the smells in there. It's also somewhat bigger for you to sit on, so when you sit on it, you don't feel like you're gonna fall over. You also don't feel like, I don't know, it was sturdy, it was nice. And then this is where our toilet paper was hung. Thank you, Danny.
We've got this awesome keychain holder from some friends in LA when we were doing some travel nursing out there. And I went to I think it was AutoZone, and I just picked up a bunch of the bungee cords. It comes in a pack. They worked good for putting that up. You can see down the wall, we lined bungee cords all the way down. You can put a bunch of great things there. Motorcycle straps on top for the snowboards and other things. We put up, this is Mogley's little bed thing that he's had for years, and more kinds of like bungee cables, carabiners, things like that. Without having any insulation, it was inevitable that we were going to get condensation. So I knew we would have some, but it was a lot worse than I thought. Some nights we'd forget to open the vents and it'd be really bad, but I just turn on the van and kind of wipe it down and try to get some of the moisture out. The biggest challenge was thinking of like how we were going to get the bed in here. I didn't think it would fit. I mean, it literally only fits by an inch. It's a king size Tempur-Pedic. Somehow it fit, but check it out. Down here, I was trying to think of how to get it to where we could store stuff in here, kind of like the typical way that most people are doing vans. So I took cylinder blocks, 2x4s, and cut them up to where it worked out like that. And we were able to store tons of stuff on the bottom. And here we've kind of put our everyday stuff, and then in the middle and in the back, we put stuff that we don't really need at the moment. But yeah, it worked out. It's cool. So that is it. I don't know what to say. So if you like that video, hit like. If you want to see more, we're going to do tons more videos. Hit subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Have a good day.